So the Playmates situation for Power Rangers has gotten very interesting, especially while I was sleeping, but we'll cover it bit by bit and lead up to it within this video. So there'll be timestamps where you want to click on what the main meat and potatoes of this video is going to be about, but let's set the time frame of what's been happening lately. So last year we found out that Playmates would be taking over the Power Ranger toys because, Hasbro let bad, and that got a mixed reception within the fandom. Not only that, there was also the auction, the comics ending at the same time. It was not a good week to be a Power Rangers fan, I will just say that much. So, we've had radio silence from Playmates for the longest time until the build-up at the start of, near the end of last year and the start of this year, where we got our first look at the logo for their upcoming line called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. Now, as of that time, all we saw was a logo and stuff like that, so not a lot of stuff had been floating around online. Now, Jinsaku, friend of the channel, friend of the show, infamous leaker within the community, whether you love him or hate him, you can take this information with a pinch of salt, but Jin tweeted this out a while ago. I didn't cover it on the channel because I felt like there wasn't a lot I could chew on with this video because it was talking about toy leaks, and I love it when the figures get leaked themselves, but then again, certain toy leaks I'll get hyped up about, like during the Lightning Collection days back in the day. But this is what Jin tweeted out a while ago. So, this is what Jin tweeted out. Breaking. First details of the Playmates Reignition Power Rangers line. First official reveal will be March 2025 at the New York Toy Fair, which makes sense. The New York Toy Fair is where we got a lot of reveals when it comes to the toys for Power Rangers. I believe the toy year almost over a decade ago was when we found out that Hasbro would be taking over the toys. So, and then they tweeted out by saying, 5-inch core Rangers with full articulation, seems to be the most articulated figures yet. Zords will be sold separately but can be combined with the Megazord. Monsters will also be getting their own figures, confirmed so far to be Rita, Lord Zed, Goldar, Bones, and King Sphinx, which makes sense. They're all iconic Power Ranger monsters, especially Rita and Lord Zed and Goldar. Bones and King Sphinx, Bones and King Sphinx, they're classic Power Ranger monsters that a lot of people know about. Playmates will also launch a collector's line as well as bigger figures down the road. So this came from a Playmates representative that Jen got this information from. So that's some interesting bit of information to find out what we could be seeing with this upcoming line. So we'll be getting our 6 core Rangers, of course, the Rangers we all know and love from Mighty Morphin. Monsters, of course, because you got to have bad guys to fight the monsters, or you got to have Rangers to fight the monsters. I'm all over my words. I just woke up today. So that makes sense. And then bigger figures later down the line, I guess, for more of the collectors, which that's the thing that a lot of people are mixed on this line because it seems to be aimed at a younger audience, but the younger audience doesn't care about Mighty Morphin. So why are they doing that? Because, the older fans are just going to buy these figures and review them and collect them and stuff like that. But now we're also getting collector figures, which is an interesting bit of information. And then after that, we heard nothing for the longest time in between Jin's tweet, the logo, and that's about it. Now, last week or 2 weeks ago, the timeline is very muddled for me. It's been a very busy week for me, I will say that. Is that Playmates posted this clip of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it's when the Rangers would check their communicator. So this set up a lot of speculation within the fandom, thinking that maybe we'll be getting roleplay items like a communicator, which would be really great because if we did get a communicator from Mighty Morphin, we would actually see it re-released again because I skipped out on the Bandai one from back in the day because I was young and poor and not really collecting Power Rangers stuff back then. And if you want a communicator now from the Bandai Legacy line, well, you better take out a loan from the bank if you want to get one because they're quite expensive depending on where you go looking. So there's that. And then here we are recently where we saw the leak of the brand new upcoming figures from Playmates. So the story is from this is they posted this on Facebook and then they quickly took it down. So I guess maybe they had a scheduled post that didn't want to go up, which is kind of funny because it's a relatable Power Rangers story. How many times have we had a story meant to go up but it gets posted on the scheduled tweet or the scheduled post to go early? I think twice so far. Cosmic Fury is the only example. But let's look at this silhouette. So Here's the silhouette. We're going to have a look at it here. And jump here. Let me turn on my webcam so you can see me. Alright, so here's what the figures look like. We've got, you can obviously tell that these figures here is the girls. I believe this is either Kimberly or this one's Trini. I think this one's Trini because you can see the ears at the back. And this one's Kimberly. And then you've got Tommy here, of course. And then you've got everyone else standing here. So this is an interesting bit of figures we'll be getting. Now, thanks to special people on Twitter who use some special editing effects. This is coming from JR_Ownskis. Did some lighting effects, and we can sort of see the figures a little bit better. And looking at these figures with their proportions, I'm not the biggest fan of how they look, to be honest. I mean, their proportions seem very old school Bandai-like. They have weird waists going on. I mean, you can see that the female Rangers have these weird hourglass figures, or weird hourglass figures, you could say. And then the male Rangers just look tall and bulky, you could say. Like, I mean, look at them. They've got the buff chest going on. The neck piece is the weird one that's throwing me off the most, because it kind of reminds me of when you would see, like, the American-made suits, when they would have their helmets off in the TV show, and they'd have that wide piece around their neck, that really big collar that you've seen in like awkward promotional pictures here and there. That's what it reminds me of. So there's that. So yeah, this was scheduled to go up earlier, and I'll have to wait and see when we get the actual official reveal. But from what we see so far with these silhouettes, I'm give or take right now. I want to see what their monsters are going to look like, to be honest. Because those are the ones with the sculpting. You have to put a lot of attention to detail in. So there was this video that was posted. Where is it? Let me scroll down. Okay, it's on this one. Okay, here we go. Now everyone can see. Alright, so here's everyone holding their weapons. You've got Jason holding his power sword here. You've got Trini holding her power daggers, it looks like. Those look like really weird power daggers. You've got Zach holding the axe, so there's that. You've got Billy holding the power lance. Oh, Kimberly holding the bow. I think it's just the awkwardness of the arm and the silhouette on this one that makes it look really weird. And then you've got Tommy here. I think the Tommy one looks the most awkward, because I feel like getting the dragon shield right when it comes to Power Ranger figures is always a tricky one sometimes, because looking at this dragon shield now, like, I know it's a silhouette, but looking at the mold of it, it looks the weirdest in my opinion. And then Playmates Power Rangers Reignition. So that's their little trailer that they dropped. Who knows when they're going to drop that officially, but that's their first look at this brand new trailer that they dropped. So what do you guys think of this brand new upcoming line from Playmates? I know that like everyone's going to say all aboard the hype train, or I'm really excited, but I'm very hesitant getting into this line. Like, I'll check it out, or maybe buy a few figures, maybe do a few reviews, because like I said, I'm experimenting with like unboxing videos here and there. I want to do some toy reviews when my Go-Juju stuff comes in, so I'm learning some setup techniques for like doing toy reviews. But I don't know, I'm very hesitant about this line from what I can see from the silhouettes, but I'll wait till we get the full reveal, and then I'll give my full and final thoughts on this figure line. But yeah, that's what we can see so far with these brand new Power Ranger toys. What do you guys think? Love them, hate them? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And I will see you guys later. Peace out, take care, and bye.